Hi guys, so I am here to do week 25. A bit of a big week. There has been a lot going on this past week and things seem to be progressing a lot more than I expected. So we've got 15 weeks left, which is like super exciting, cannot wait. Just the fact that those weeks are getting shorter and shorter and shorter, it just makes me smile every time. I'll start off with I have started measuring my belly and keeping track of my weight. So I've started that today. I measured my belly, and around the front area I am 34.5 inches. So I don't know if that's big or not. I did try and do a bit of googling, but I couldn't find anything, but that's what I got. I did weigh myself this morning and I am 135 pounds, which means I have put on a lot of weight. Considering my pre-pregnancy weight, I was 119.2 pounds. So yeah, that's a lot of weight. So it's a big difference, but I'm not worried, and I'm not too bothered about it at the moment. I know baby's getting bigger, so I'm going to be putting on a lot more weight. So yeah. As for symptoms, I have made a little list of these, so I'm going to be reading them off the list. But the one that's hitting me the most is more frequent trips to the toilet. I've never really had a problem with my bladder since being pregnant. I know a lot of women talk about how they're constantly on and off the toilet every 5 minutes and stuff like that, just to have a wee. But I've been quite good in that sense until just the past couple of days, to be honest. She likes to give me a good kicking in the bladder, and it feels just like this short, sharp pain in the bladder, and it honestly feels like in that instant that she kicks, I am going to wet myself. So yeah, that's all lovely. Luckily enough, I haven't wet myself just yet, but I'm sure it's just around the corner when it does happen. But yeah, every time it honestly feels like she just extends her legs and presses on my bladder, or she pushes out, and she's just literally putting loads of force on my bladder, and that's how it feels. And then we've got breathing. I am definitely feeling a lot of pressure here and on my lungs, obviously from where everything's pushing upwards, but I can definitely feel it getting tighter when I walk. Breathlessness is also becoming an issue. I can't talk for very long without having difficulty breathing or getting enough oxygen into me, obviously, as you can tell now. So yeah, that's all fun. There's also the uncomfortable side, which I've noticed it is getting a lot more uncomfortable now. Sleeping's getting difficult because I just can't seem to fall asleep on my shoulders, only on my sides. So like if I'm still on my left side, I can't sleep, and if I lie on my right side, then I've got Darren's face right in mine, and I just start feeling a bit claustrophobic. So my only other option is to go back onto my left side, which is a bit annoying, seeing as I used to be a belly sleeper. So yeah, it is a bit annoying. Also, sex is becoming a lot more uncomfortable. It's just not as appealing as it is. Although my sex drive has gone up since being in the second trimester, it has gone up. I just physically can't. Just because it's just that uncomfortable for me to. And then as soon as we're finished, I'm the one that's getting constantly kicked in the stomach by baby Kira, It's like she's saying, you know, what are you doing? Stop that, you know, sort of thing. Like she's like, you've done that once, you don't need to do it again. So yeah, but that's a lot of fun these days. Then the main symptom that I've noticed during this past week is Braxton Hicks. Definitely getting a lot stronger. Just more frequent. I had a lot over the past couple of days, whereas before I think I was saying I was having about 6 to 7 a day. I'm definitely having a lot more. They're still lasting for probably no longer than 5 to 10 seconds max, but they're still quite painful. They're uncomfortable, and you can actually see my stomach pulling in and like pushing. It looks like it's pushing outwards, and it goes really hard all over, and it's just not fun. I try to move, but it feels uncomfortable to move, because I know that they say that if you move, then it can help them go away, but that's just not working. Tomorrow I have a 25-week midwife appointment where apparently, from what I've read, they'll check blood pressure, check my urine, apparently they'll measure my uterus. I'm not sure, and I'll go through a few things. But I've got loads of questions to ask her, so she's going to regret seeing me tomorrow. But I'll add all that into next week's video. That's pretty much it for this week. It's going to be a short video. I will show you a belly shot, so you've got an idea of how big my belly looks at 34.5 inches. So yeah, here's the belly shot. So this is my belly at 25 weeks. This is obviously from the right side. This is from the middle and from the left. And then I pull it up. Obviously this is it from the front. My belly button is starting to pop out even more, but I can still fit the belly bar in. This is from the right side and from the left. So that was the belly. Thanks for watching, and I will see you. I won't see you. I'll speak to you all soon. Bye.